visitor's sideline, Giants head coach Brian Daboll. His team in the middle of a good run, 4-2 over their last 6 games. On the other side, Chiefs head coach Andy Reid. His guys know the playoffs are in their future. They have clinched the division and look to be a real force. Daboll there, the head coach of the Giants. His guys heading back out for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. With the man out of Purdue, that's Tyrone Tracy. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. Pass complete to Neighbors. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. He'll drop to throw. Right back to Neighbors. He's got it again. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Chiefs on top. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Giants football here to begin the 2nd quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 7. On the give, it's Tracy. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Touchdown, New York. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. That one is going to hurt the defense. He's looking to throw, can't find anyone, takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for an exciting touchdown run.
And these are the plays, Mike, that just drive defensive coordinators crazy. He had all of his targets covered up, nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he gets out of the pocket, takes it all the way with his legs. He's just as dangerous with those feet as he is with his arm.
Giants offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one's down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 26.
A run here with Tracy on 2nd down. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
It's now 3rd down.
Back to throw. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And the Giants, first down.
They'll throw out of the gun. That's to the receiver, Horn. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's now 2nd and 6. At the 49.
7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. Here's a 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
First down.
The defense is going to have to come up with a plan for this quarterback using his legs, Mike, or it's going to be a long day. They knew coming in he was a threat, and I'm not sure they thought he would be this effective this early.
To the air now on 1st and 10. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Forced to his right. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Now they'll set up to throw. That's taken in, and he's going to get there. He's got the first down. What great awareness after the catch. He gets enough to move the chain. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Now a screen set up for Tracy. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. That screen goes for 12. And that's a first down.
Giants, first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the 2nd quarter clock. The Giants offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter with a solid start so far. Touchdown and a field goal on their first 2 possessions. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 2.
At the 38-yard line.
A carry here for Tracy. Room to run past midfield. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
It's a gain of 20.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Giants, first down.
On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
3rd down and 11.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down.
Little miscommunication there, now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Giants offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those into big plays. On the ground, here's Tracy, and he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Chris Jones, the all-pro, there on the tackle. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. A gain there of 11. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Wandale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time. And it'll be 2nd down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. Side, that's Johnson. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
It's a gain of 13, but it's 3rd down.
Exiting the pocket right. He'll try to run for it. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. That escape ability on display, as you can see. The rushing total now over 100 yards from the quarterback position. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. A run to start the 4th quarter, and here's Tracy. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Tracy looking to run. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Open man left side. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The Giants offense ready to get back to work. They're looking at a third straight win here if they can hold on, as they're going to start this drive 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. They put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Bill looks to throw. The outside, caught by Neighbors. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. That is caught. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down. Tracy trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, New York. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The Giants offense, now they get set to take over once more. Still 2 timeouts remaining for the defense, but do the math, even if they choose to use them, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory. Look up the crowd, and here's Tracy on first down. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
2nd and 10.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
So a road win here for the Giants. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch.
welcome us here at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the New York Giants. Leading the 49ers, head coach Kyle Shanahan. These guys playing one of those dreaded body clock games, making the long trip to the East Coast. Facing off with them here, Brian Dable, head coach of the Giants. These guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. On the ground here, Tracy. Powering his way forward a bit, give him about 6 there to begin this drive. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Back to throw. Brought in right side. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Looking in the air here. That pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. And his first out of bounds after picking up about 7. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Out of bounds at the 45-yard line. Let's go. It's a gain of 8.
Throwing off the play fake. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
I don't think there's any question about it. You could see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis with this coaching staff, be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively aggressively looking for that impact play.
And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. They sent with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
The Giants and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Here's Tracy on 1st down. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 11, and the Giants will have a 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
All set now, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's Tracy once more. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
They'll work against the blitz. And the 49ers rush gets home, and they drop him. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Giants headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. By this point, partner, they are through that opening script, through trying to establish their offense, and yet still no points. Thinking it might be time to start switching things up a little bit, tear up the old game plan and start fresh.
Well, I promise you that's what's buzzing on the headsets and over on the sidelines and in the huddle. Got to find a way to just get into some sort of rhythm.
Finds him over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. The early returns on the stat sheet have been good so far, partner. He's off to the exact kind of start they were hoping he'd have.
Yeah, you can just feel the rhythm, the timing, the tempo. And that ball is zipping all over the field.
A handoff to Tracy. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future. Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
And air it out on 3rd. He has the first over the middle. And he's finally caught after a big 3rd down game, but was one of his teammates caught by an official. We've got a flag down. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. 3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Giants ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And normally they'd need this out, Brock, but facing such a small deficit, good chance they try to get a field goal here before the break. They'll throw to start the drive. Like a good target, Brock. Neighbors is there. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches.
At the 40-yard line.
They're throwing it. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A 7-yard gain. And the Giants.
So a field goal game at the half. A good one so far. 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our studios in Orlando. Scott Hansen with you, and we'll keep it brief because the scoring has been brief. Just 1 field goal as we play on 3-0. I was promised there'd be touchdowns, so let's find out if we could get one in the 3rd quarter. Send it back out to our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Giants are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. play action on first down. Finds him on the crossing route.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Back to Neighbors, and he's got it. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York! The Giants grab the lead on their first series of the half. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Giants headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
Throwing now on first down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Has a man on target to Johnson. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40.
It's a gain of 8.
We've set it down for him at the 38.
And the Giants first down.
Rolling from the gun here. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
That's another Giants first down.
He's going to throw it again. A throw left side, caught by Neighbors. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and
Here's the throw. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag. He's going to throw it. Completed over the middle. And they're going to have 1st and goal when we begin our 4th quarter. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Giants with the ball trying to close out what would currently be a win. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Set up. Go.
On the handoff, this is Tracy. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Yeah, this is cut. Touchdown, New York! The Giants now lead by 10. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Giants ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here.
Let's go.
Trying the right side with Tracy. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
Okay, ready?
And they've been doing it.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14.
70 Lions.
And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still 2nd down.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Here we go, set.
They'll run here following the penalty. Oh, man, nothing from him again, Brock. It has been trouble all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
Let's go now.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Connecting on the slant. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Now, before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half. Giants are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And Brock, they're in a spot where they can just kneel this thing out, even though the 1 timeout does remain defensively. They're going to pass it here. Complete left side to Robinson. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time he could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Jair Brown has it. And the 49ers have some new life in the fourth.
I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
Quarterback leading his offense to the field now as they get set for a new series.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same with quarterbacking. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, and a big old win last week.
Giants come away with the win. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next day, and everybody feels good. Secretary feels good. Chef feels good. Kitchen feels good. Everybody's feeling good of stacking these kind of wins in a row.
The Giants game is over, but his work isn't done yet. After a full season of playing together as a group, it's time to take stock of what this team has become since week 1.
Come on, set! Panther 60, Panther 60! Set, ready, go! Set! Ready, ready, ready! Down! Set, go! Let's go! Hunt! Set! Hunt, hunt! Set up! Ready! Let's go now! Ready, ready? Ready, go! Here we NFL on EA Sports. And we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New York Giants and the Philadelphia Eagles. On the visitors' sideline, Giants head coach Brian Daboll. His guys playing extremely well, 6-2 in their last 8. His counterpart on the Eagles sideline, Nick Sirianni. His team looking for a spark, hoping they're Brian Daboll there, the head coach of the Giants. His guys heading back out for their next possession. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll stick with him again. He makes one man miss, but stopped quickly as they hold him to a gain of 1.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds up past the 20. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with it.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Moving to his right. Taking off. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up the key 3rd down?
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They get 14 on that hookup. 1st down, Giants.
And that's a nice grab for his 1st catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. A big play for the Giants. 32 yards.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
On the give, it's Tracy. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. They'll look to throw. This one is caught by Robinson. And he's going to be close to the first down. Out of bounds, just a little short. Lead to pick it up on 3rd down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding.
Still 3rd down.
So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And the Giants are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Giants 1st down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal. Here's a run. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
Well, this play, Mike, is clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. What will the 2nd quarter have in store? And we're back in Philly in a moment. Giants football here to begin the 2nd quarter. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. This time he will work his way into the end zone. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Giants. His 12th touchdown of the year.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Giants offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. He'll drop the throw. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Brown. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. They're led by their quarterback out of Ohio State, first-round pick Justin Fields.
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike, but outside of that one errant throw, he did a really nice job of protecting the ball and was seemingly in control the entire game. His
The Giants offense getting set to get back to work. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. A carry here for Tracy. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. It is 2nd and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. Talk things over before 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, he'll throw, and that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Giants offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Out to his right. Off he goes. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen and our great crew here in the Orlando studios set for an abridged version of the halftime report. This game, to this point, little slow to begin with, but in the second quarter, the offenses started finding their way. We hope we're set for a great second half, so let's get back out to the stadium and rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
The Giants offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the run to the right. He runs with it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
Giants first down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Giants
Throwing now on 1st and 10. He finds Johnson across the field. And they'll have a across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Back to throw. Forced out wide.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Well, they hook up again. 2nd time on this drive, and this one's good for 18 yards and a 1st down. That is caught. It's Robinson.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
On the ground, here's Tracy. And this one blown up. Good surge and drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. This one caught at the 4. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal. They'll let the fullback try to push the puck. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. They're out there to block most of the time, but Greg, great reward for the fullback to carry it in for the touchdown.
Not every team in the league even carries a fullback, but man, if you have one on your roster, Mike, not many better places to use him than down here on the goal line.
The Giants offense now, they get set to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
Intended for number 82. Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Second and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Open man downfield, that's Neighbors. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 53 yards.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Now it's Tracy looking to run. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
And what started out as a promising drive, now they find themselves in 3rd and long. After being stuffed for a loss on 1st down with that ground game, they came right back to it, trying to make up some of those lost yards. The defense was having none of it. 3rd and long.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And on third down, that ball incomplete. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. Giants offense about ready to take over once more. We're all even. Fourth quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. Now a timeout, Giants. That is their second. And they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock. Here comes 2nd down. He's going to let this one go deep. That ball intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
The Giants offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Oh, he just does beat the play clock as he'll set up to throw. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league. And when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for it.
It's a win here for the Eagles. They're able to finish the season in style as they get the victory here in the finale in Week 18.
on the ground here. Tracy nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down. They're going to throw out of the gun. They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
He was defended by Jamel Dean.
Throwing from the gun here. That's caught for the first. Space past the 35. Keeps himself upright. Space on the right. He's got room. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Giants don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
You go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juice. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor. But you go out and score, touchdown in the opening drive, you level it a whole bunch.
The Giants and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Just a yard left to go on second down. Setting up to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
Third and 12.
Here he goes, third and long. Escapes out to the left. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They strike for 23 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
23 yards. First down, New York.
Staying between the tackles with Tracy. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Has a man on target to Johnson. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. Taking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone.
First down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Jimmy Horn Jr. incomplete. Brings up second and 10.
They're going to try and throw it here. That pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. Drive's gone 8 plays now as they face third and 3.
Brings up third.
Throwing from the gun. Got a man, and Horn has it. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on third down, and they've got themselves a first and goal. Tracy. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
scrimmage.
Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York! The Giants break the tie here in the first. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Giants headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They have played lights out on offense. Scored their first 2 times out, Brock. A chance to go 3 for 3 and grow that lead here. A handoff to Tracy. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They go right back to Tracy. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 35 to figure out.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Minneapolis. It's the Giants with 3rd and 5. They look to throw. Diving, it looks close. They say he caught it. It's a 21-yard gain. And the Giants will have a first down. It's a new set of downs for them at the 32. Working on first down. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 37-yard line.
Pass play coming here. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
3rd and inches.
And they're going to pass on 3rd and inches. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The Giants ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. They're going to need some unlikely magic here if they want to find any points with almost no time remaining. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Final throw before the break. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
The Giants are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. Looking now from the gun. Excellent protection so far. And he's tackled for no gain.
Look at the quarterback's eyes. He's looking. He's trying to find a lane of some kind, but there was nowhere to go. And he was lucky to get back to the line before that defense closed in.
2nd and 10, back to throw. Connecting on the slant. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to have it back, and it's marked at the 38. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
The Giants headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And the question out there is, Brock, how early and often are they going to try passing here after they were picked off on the previous drive?
Well, I think the answer to that is how much trust does this play caller have in his quarterback? We're going to get to find out right now.
On the handoff, this is Tracy. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, you really create some indecision now defensively.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Tracy once more. And he will not get the first, but this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Giants first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Dropping back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches at the 46-yard line.
Throwing now off the play action. Chased out to his right. This is cut downfield by Horn. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a gain of 22. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
First and 10 at the
Sticking to the air here. extra distance now to make up here on second down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
And that's knocked away. The linebacker got him in the middle of the field. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
It's now third down and 16.
Third and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
It's now fourth down.
Giants ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. A give right side to Tracy. Shoots away from one. Breaks through and breaks away. And he's escorted out of bounds, but not before driving them up near the 25. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Getting out to his left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
It's Tracy on second down. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first.
21 yards.
They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
First down. A gain of
First and 10 from the 41.
And the Giants first down.
This is Tracy. No big play this time, Brock. That stop made right at the line of scrimmage. Following the play, one of the Vikings in some distress as they hurry the medical staff out to look at him. First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. A give to Tracy up the middle. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
He was taken down.
Minnesota spends its second time out here. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Air it out on third. On the move, headed right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. Now the Vikings use their third and final timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. Giants are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. Their lead still more than a field goal, thankfully, should the worst happen, Brock. But obviously the goal here is to hang on to the ball and try to run this game out.
Yeah, the goal is to get to the best formation in the history of offensive football. The victory formation. That is all that you're thinking right now is just make these plays, run out this clock so we can take one more knee and celebrate.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
First down. A gain of 15. First down, Giants.
Going to the ground again on first. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage. So a stoppage following the play. Tyrone Tracy in some pain. He's going to get some assistance now. Hope it is for something minor. Offense to the line. 2nd down. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. Ran into a wall that time. Couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
The Vikings into the nickel for this 3rd down play. Looking to throw. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So it's a win for the visiting Giants. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games.
Ask anybody in the building. They say they're Super Bowl bound. A playoff win will do that for you. Coach has to keep everyone focused. They'll need 2 more wins first.